Hi, my name is Giancarlo Calcabiano.
And I'm Felicia, and this is our review of...
Roadkill Rally.
Did you see any roadkill?
No, I did roadkill.
You did roadkill.
Yeah.
What kind of roadkill did you do?
A deer, unfortunately.
A deer.
Yeah.
How do you roadkill a deer?
It almost roadkilled me, actually.
Giancarlo, you can't make jokes about me being short.
I can.
I like this.
I can.
We should do reviews more often together.
Next review, I'm wearing heels.
It's amazing.
Roadkill Rally is a racing game where players are trying to win while killing off pedestrians. In the box, you'll find 20 tiles, which will be for the random track as you play the game, 6 racer boards, which keeps track of speed, accessories, kills, etc., victory point tokens and wipeout tokens, accessory cards to modify your car with, skill cards, which will give your driver a special ability for the entire race, rally cards, which are used as your health and let you do special abilities, some cool car pawns and pedestrian pawns of different colors, and finally 6 dice, which will allow you to hit or be hit depending on what you roll. Players will race until they reach the finish line.
Here's how you'll set up the game. Give each player a race board with a speed starting on 5. Place the starting line tile in the center of the table. Shuffle the rally cards and give each player 7 of those cards. Shuffle the accessory cards and give each player 8 cards. Shuffle the skill cards and give 2 to each player. In turn order, players will set up their cars by adding accessories to them, making sure the bottom color matches with the player board. Next, in turn order, players will place their card on the starting line, in any position they want. Each player chooses one of the 2 skill cards they have and places it next to their board. The other card is discarded. Shuffle all the tiles together and then shuffle the finish line in the bottom 4 tiles. The first player will draw the top tile and place it on the track. For each splatter icon there, you will place a pedestrian. You're now ready to race.
A round is played in 3 phases: draw, move, and finally battle. In the draw phase, players will draw up to 5 cards if they have fewer than 5. There is no limit to the amount of cards you can hold. Each player will do this in the order of first to last. In the next phase, players will adjust the speed of their card. They can go up by 1 or down by 2. You can also discard cards to increase or decrease the amount. But be careful, your cards are your vehicle's health. Once a player has chosen the speed he wants to go at, he moves his car that many spaces. When entering a space with a yellow, orange, or red wall next to it, you need to roll to see if you crash. Check your speed and roll that many dice. For each splatter you roll, you discard a card. If you rolled a die with 2 splatters, you roll an extra die. If you don't have any cards to discard, your car wipes out. When you wipe out, you get a -20 token on your board. You reduce your speed to 1 and you lose an accessory. If you enter a space with a pedestrian, roll 1 die plus any additional ones you might have from your cards. If you get 2 or more splatters, you run him over and add him to your kill pool. Once all players have moved, they go to the final phase, which is combat.
Let me explain how the combat works. You can only do 1 attack during this phase or play a pit stop card instead. To attack another player, you can use your vehicle weapon or a red card from your hand. You can use missiles, flamethrowers, miniguns, mines, grenades, blades, fettuccine, linguine, martini, bikini. These cards have 3 numbers on them. The blue number is the amount of ammo needed to use the weapon. The red number is how many dice the attacker will roll. And the green number is the range of the weapon. To load your weapon, you need to discard ammo for it. Each card in your hand has an icon on top which will tell you how much ammo that card is worth if you discard it. Once loaded, check the range and the line of sight. If everything is a go, fire at will. The defender of the attacks may have cards to help him as well. He can have armor, minesweepers, interceptors, tutors, computers, maybe even hooters. This might reduce the amount of damage he will take. He then rolls the dice to see how many hits he takes. For each hit, he must give 1 of his cards to the attacker. If he has no more cards, he wipes out. The attacker now takes 10 victory points for the successful attack. I also want to mention that you may shoot down pedestrians, but for this you will need 3 splatters on the dice roll instead of 2. If you want to use a pit stop card, you can instead of attacking. This allows you to remodify your car's accessories with the accessories in your personal garage. Once all players have done their attacks, a new round begins. When you move into the last tile, draw a new one and place it.
Most of the tiles will have a special effect to them, and others are just plain funny. For example, you might race over a jump, through a forest fire, into a suicide cult, and finally run over a Zelda chicken which never dies. When the finish line is drawn and placed, the race is almost over. The first car will get 100 points, second will get 50, and third will get 30. After 3 cars have passed, the remaining drivers have 1 extra round. Add up your points and kills and then minus your wipeouts. The player with the most points wins the game.
If you're looking for a good racing game, this one is a buy. Actually, even if you're not looking for one, buy this game anyway. It's an awesome game which can be played by 6 players with random settings every time you play. The skills, the cars, and the track are different for each game. It's a well-balanced game with simple enough rules, comical elements, and a whole lot of killing. I don't think it's the type of game you want to play with your kids, unless you want them to turn out like Mad Max or something. The artwork is nice and comical. The rulebook is excellent with examples, images, and even had a story of how the Roadkill Rally was created. The production quality is also very good. It's just a really fun game and we're going to play it pretty often. For this game, we throw 8 grandmothers and 1 child into Roadkill Rally traffic.